Hey YouTube, One Cheese More Eugene here with another video from Exit Strategy. I got something to say in this video, but I'll save that to the end. The title of this video is "Don't Become What You Hate." I was watching my bro's video, which I often do. I think I'm more a fan of his videos than most people here. But there are many videos and content creators that I appreciate. I feel like this brother and I are like brothers that God ordained. So much so, it's like the Bible story of David and Nathan. I believe his name was Nathan, King Saul's son. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the whole gist of that example is I feel that we are that close, and I don't know this brother's past. I don't know a lot about his life other than what he shares here, but there's an undeniable connection that I have with this brother. I mean, in a real spiritual way, deep spiritual way. His humility is top notch. I've always been this outspoken person, and I think I combated my shyness and the fact that I used to stutter. I think I overcompensated for that growing up. And now I'm coming to a point in my life where I realize maybe I was doing too much. Not maybe, I'm pretty sure I was. Being in the Matrix, we always overdo life because we're measuring ourselves by things around us rather than the thing that's inside of us. So don't become what you hate. He and I both, and a lot of us other content creators, we talk a lot about gratitude, and gratitude is something that you must grasp a hold of. It ain't about the things that you don't have. It ain't even really about the things that you do still have. It's the gratitude for just being you, being in your purpose as an individual, seeking every day to look for new opportunities to be a blessing to someone else rather than a curse. If you measure yourself simply just by the narcissist, your gratitude should be overflowing, because these individuals have no hope. They don't have a chance in hell. I've said it before, because they don't want to realize there is something within them. There's a gap between them and God that cannot confess and commit to the fact that they have messed up and they have erred in their life. It's like Wile E. Coyote. He never learns his lesson. And so don't become what you hate. Your aura, your presence is simply what it is. Don't try to change who you are, because God has ordained you to be a blessing in this world. He has continued to spare you from all the atrocities that you've gone through as tests, to show you that he is still your biggest fan. Never mind the loss, because you still have your soul. You have your you have your awareness. You have just the basic intangible things that most people can't see. You have something within you and your state of mind that tells you, I'm okay with me. Imagine people walking around all day. They are very insecure of themselves. They desperately need someone to validate that they're doing okay or that they are a good person. On the contrary, you don't need that. If you look to the heavens, you'll see that he's endorsed you. You have his backing. You have his backing. God has your back. And I got a little emotional prior to the video, and I was trying to get myself together. And emotion is something that I don't deny, especially when I get a little bit choked up. I like to allow myself to be transparent in that, because a lot of times men want to be hard. We want to show that stronger side of ourselves, but we have to show that we have raw emotions because the world needs this. And so I got a little emotional because, as I said before, me and this brother, I feel like we're brothers that have always been in this world as brothers. We just have just met. And the emotions start coming because I lost a brother in '06. He got murdered. He was 33 at the time, and he was younger than me and my sister. He was the youngest. And I keep getting that mixed up. That's crazy. I don't know whether he's the youngest or my older sister, but I want to believe he's the youngest, yeah. And so I could be wrong about that. That is crazy. Uh, that's why how bad you distance yourself from a lot of realities in life. You know, he lost his life at 33. He got murdered. Some guys shot him up, and I got thinking about my brother that I have here on YouTube. He has no family unit to speak of, and this is not feeling sorry for him. This is just because I know the things that God has taken out of his life, he's replaced them with things that are more genuine or better for him. And I said to myself, I had this whim. I said, if I had the wherewithal financially, and not even financially, because you chosen ones, we have resources. We have resources. We have ourselves. I would put this brother up in a house. We would live together as brothers, have our lives, have our separate lives, live amongst each other, and have each other's back until the good Lord takes us home. That's a fantasy for a second I had, but it made me emotional because that's a story. And I'm not praying God will be done in that, but I'm not going to put that off the table because there's a reason why that came into my spirit. And I got emotional because that would be a beautiful, beautiful undertaking. And it would give some people in the world hope. There's a time I believe God is going to link people up that have never seen each other, and they're going to become brothers and sisters of the same household. They're not going to be separated by distance. They're going to physically come together. And I believe when that happens, there's going to be a trend and there's going to be a movement. And I believe God is coming back for his chosen ones. I just wanted to share that. And anybody got a comment on that? It may sound far-fetched, but I'm okay with that. Us empath and chosen one, we say stuff that is so over the top, but it's reason to us.